Hi folks, my name is Michael Nahas. I'm an estate planning attorney here in the Pittsburgh area, and I've been practicing law for about 20 years now. The reason I'm doing estate planning is because it's one of those right questions you're not going to get the answers you need to know. Just so you know, there's really three ways that you can pass away. First is dying intestate, which means you have no estate plan at all, and the courts are going to decide everything that you need to have done for you. For those of us that like to procrastinate and not get anything done and make decisions, that's the way most people actually end up going. Second choice is you can die intestate, which means you have a will, which is really nothing more than a wish list to the court saying, here's who I'd like to handle things and here's who I'd like to get my stuff. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's the way it's going to work out, and whether or not your will is valid is the first thing they have to take into account. The second problem is really us, lawyers. That's right. Your lawyer won't tell you that he's going to charge your family 5 or 10% of whatever the value of your estate is. So on a very simple $200,000 estate, which is about average in Pennsylvania, that means the standard is $10,000 to $20,000 just for the attorney's fees. And when you go in to talk to your attorney, I don't think you asked him how you could take care of his family. I think you were looking to take care of your family. And that brings us to the third way that you can pass away, and one that I really recommend for most of my clients who have property and have titled assets and want to make sure they go to the right person, and they want it to go to their children and not really to me, because they seem to like their children more than they do me, at least when they first meet me. Afterwards it tends to be a little bit different. But you could have what's called a revocable living trust, and that just simply is a way for your assets to be held in a document that upon your passing allows it to be passed immediately to your family and your heirs without the aid of courts and the attorney, which means they can bypass that 5 or 10% that was going to go to whoever was going to probate your estate for your family. So, with that being a basic boilerplate idea of what's happening in the world of estate planning, learn the questions that you need to ask, and let me be the person to answer those questions for you. So, we would love the opportunity to help you. Please give us a call and look for us on the web, and we'll be happy to take care of your estate planning needs.